Sometimes calculations might give really strange results. Multiple operations in a single statement might not perform in the order you expected. In this lesson, you'll learn the rules that govern the order of operations, then see how to easily control the desired sequence. Hi, I'm Annette Gotland. I'm the author of the Do-It-Yourself Java Games books. I teach Java programming through creating games. Welcome to the video version of my books. We're currently in the Text Games video series, TG, the first of 4 types of games series. The focus of this series is to cover the fundamentals of Java programming. No previous programming experience is required. You'll learn how, when, and why Java programs are written the way they are. This series has 16 projects. We're currently working on the 10th project, TG10, Temperature Converter. In this project, we'll create a program to convert temperatures from Fahrenheit to Celsius and from Celsius to Fahrenheit, like this. This is lesson TG10.1, where you'll learn about the order of operations. This project uses the MyWindow superclass created in project TG8 Calculator. If you haven't done so already, please go back to TG8 to create the MyWindow project and the MyWindow class and its 3 prompt methods. In this lesson, you'll learn the default order and how to change the order that Java performs multiple operations that are in a single statement. Exercise 1. Create the temperature converter project, package, and class. Pause the video if you need more time in any of these exercises. If you want to see how I would complete any of the listings, please refer to the completed listings at the end of this video. First, create a new Java project named Temperature Converter and add MyWindow and DIYJava.jar to the class path of the project. Hint: MyWindow is a Java project. DIYJava.jar is an external jar file. To add the MyWindow project, click the Projects tab, click Class Path, and Add, then select MyWindow. To add the DIYJava.jar external jar file, click the Libraries tab, click Class Path, and click Add External Jar. Next, create a new package with a unique name. Hint: I named mine Annette.Gotland.TemperatureConverter. Then create a new class named Temperature Converter with superclass MyWindow and with a stub for main and its constructors. And finally, add code to main to call the Temperature Converter constructor. Run it. What happened? It should have opened the DIY window with no contents. Let's experiment with performing multiple calculations in one statement. Exercise 2. Multiple additions in one statement. In the constructor, add code to print the value of 1 plus 2 plus 3. Run it. What happened? What did the program print? If you expected 6, you would have been right. Addition is a pretty easy one, but what happens if we combine addition and multiplication? Exercise 3. Add and multiply in one statement. Change the program to print 1 plus 2 times 3. Run it. What happened? What did the program print? If you expected 9, you would have been wrong. It prints 7. Java does all multiplication and division first, then all addition and subtraction. To do these operations in a different order, put parentheses around the operations you want done first. Can you guess what these statements would print? The first statement would print 9, the second would print 7. Next, let's convert a temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius. To convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, subtract 32, then multiply by 5 and divide by 9. Exercise 4. Convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. In the constructor, before the print statement, define a double named f. Initialize f by prompting the user to enter degrees Fahrenheit. Hint: we'll use a double for f so it can hold a decimal value. Hint: use MyWindow's prompt for double method so it will get a double value as input. In the print statement, print degrees Celsius by subtracting 32 from f, then multiplying by 5 and dividing by 9. Hint: add parentheses to the code to make sure it does the subtraction first. Run it. What happened? If you place the parentheses correctly, entering 32 degrees Fahrenheit will give you 0.0 degrees Celsius. Let's add some text to the printed result to label the number it printed. Exercise 5. Add text to the printed output. Add the text degrees Celsius to the print statement so it's clear what the number represents. Run it. What happened? If you entered 32 for the temperature, it should have printed 0.0, labeled as degrees Celsius. Next, we'll convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. Exercise 6. Convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. Prompt the user to enter degrees Celsius and put the answer in a double named C. To calculate the Fahrenheit value, first multiply degrees Celsius by 1.8, then add 32. Print the Fahrenheit value. Hint: you don't need any additional parentheses to make this do the calculations in the right order. Run it. What happened? 32 degrees Fahrenheit should be converted to 0.0 degrees Celsius, and 0 degrees Celsius should be converted to 32.0 degrees Fahrenheit. But what if you add text in front of the code that prints the results of the calculation? This is another common ordering problem. Let's try it. Exercise 7. Add text in front of calculations. Add Fahrenheit equals to the front of the second calculated temperature. Run it. What happened? If you entered 0 degrees Celsius, the program now prints Fahrenheit equals 0.032. How did that happen? It knew the first plus sign was meant to join strings, so it concluded all plus signs were meant to join strings. 1.8 times 0 was 0.0. Then because the next operation was a plus, it joined 0.0 to 32, resulting in 0.032. Let's change the code to complete the calculation before joining the calculated result to the text. Exercise 8. Do calculations before joining strings. Add parentheses to calculate the temperature before it joins anything to the first string. Run it. What happened? If you entered 0 degrees Celsius, the program should now print Fahrenheit equals 32.0. Exercise 9. Export your program. Export your temperature converter program if you want to run it without Eclipse or share it with someone else. Refer to TG10.1 Export a Program for a demonstration of how to export any of the games in these videos. Key points and more. Order of operations. Java normally does all multiplication and division in a statement before it does addition and subtraction. If Java sees the first plus sign is for joining strings, it assumes the next plus signs are also for joining strings. Use parentheses to change the usual order of operations when more than one operation is in a statement. The operations in the innermost parentheses will be performed first. Here are the completed listings for all the exercises in this video. This was the only lesson in the temperature converter project. The temperature converter should now correctly perform all calculations in the correct order and give correct temperature conversions. In the next project, 10 Little Chocolates, you'll learn to use a for loop. I consider for loops to be one of the most powerful tools in Java programming, and I use them heavily in the programs I write.